Thank you, that's a very great presentation. In fact, I think before I ask my question, is also acknowledge what everybody knows, what he has, the great contribution he has made, to this sector. It's our own pride as a people. I think the focus or the center of your presentation, as already noted, is around the whole issue of investment. For me, it's like more or less, it's just more like a pitch, for investment. And you explain those areas that are quite visible, attractive. That was the first question I wanted to ask, because investors are actually looking for returns. Yeah. So wherever they smell returns, you don't really need to push them, to go there. The question therefore would be one, now you have said that the sector is quite attractive. You talked about billions and all that. What therefore do you think is the missing link? Why is it that in spite of the attractiveness of this sector, you still feel strongly that the investors are not coming in? That's for me is one question. But let me just quickly also add, beyond the issue of lack of investment in the sector, what do you consider as some of the other constraints, other things that might be working against the industry? Because at the beginning, you made it clear that much has been achieved, but you also answer your own question. Are we where we should be? And I think your answer at that point was that we've not got to where we should be. What do you think are the factors militating against that beyond lack of investment?
Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you very much. I'll take the first one, the missing link. I think government is the missing link. Government. When you find a government that has interest in holistically developing every sector, then experts will begin to be called to pay particular attention. So you will recall when a particular US president was visiting Nigeria, not Obama, the president before Obama, Clinton, an American president visited Nigeria, and on his entourage, Wesley Snipes was in there. I was surprised. That is the kind of premium that government has placed on the sector, that the president of America cannot travel to anywhere without looking at those core areas that project their people and what they are known for. As relevant as the Nigerian entertainment industry has been, we have produced Grammy Award musicians. We have produced, I was a guest on CNN as far back as 2009 by my merit. But even from where we come from, just say for instance, there is no government that has taken cognizance of the relevance of the industry. And that is what is actually affecting investors coming. So I want to posit here that the missing link between investors taking the business seriously. So I always joke with this. Bende Akaso. Bende Art Council. It's the state troop. And the only thing they are called for, when the government is having function, they just call them to come and perform. After about 3 minutes, the MC takes the microphone and says, Bende Akaso, thank you, we'll call you again. That is the value that the government has placed on entertainment. And we are saying, no, it's no longer art for art's sake, it's now art for existence. That's what I mean. So when we get government that creates a relevance on the sector, then I am sure that investors, government can also stand as guarantor in getting some of these things done. Like I said, the government of Cross River State during the time of Donald Duke placed high premium on culture and tourism and entertainment and invested heavily into that. And we saw what that gave to that place as at that time. The Calabar Carnival became a global convergence of people. People start booking their flight, they want to come in there, and it was sustained. But immediately left, I'm not sure such can be said again. So the missing links is government.